Now in one breaking news, former NBA star Gilbeart Arenas arrested and facing federal charges.
Oh man, come on, Gilbert. You was just getting back to a place of being decent, man. Come on. Honestly, I have some mixed feelings about this. How are you good people doing, my American brothers and sisters and my foreign brothers and sisters? I'm Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, which I'm greatly appreciative of. Make sure you follow me on the platforms you see above and below. Clicking this thumbs up button is how my content can stay consistently recommended to you when you do subscribe to the channel. If you do, click the bell notification. It will bring in the drop box to allow you to select all notifications. That's your only options. Don't forget to check out my other YouTube channel that's called Man, Husband, Father. That's apparently in trouble right now because of some haters. Don't I tell y'all, the channel is going to do good. It's going to do good, and I'm going to continue to post on there when I'm able to again, but it's been investigated right now to make sure I didn't put out any hate. It's ridiculous, y'all. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, some of you, I know you don't know who Gilbeart Arenas is, but he was arrested some time ago for gun charges and all that, kind of letting street life get to him, and was actually a very promising NBA player, had a jumper out of this world. And anyway, you know, he gets in trouble, you know, kicks out, pretty much basically kicked out of the NBA, paid his dues to society. Now he's caught up in a gambling scheme and is facing federal charges. And I got some thoughts about this, honestly, y'all. Just some thoughts. Check this out, though, before I tell you.
Now in one breaking news, former NBA star Gilbeart Arenas arrested and facing federal charges, accusing him of running an illegal gambling ring out of his San Fernando Valley home. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 1. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Arenas is expected to make his first appearance in a federal courtroom this afternoon.
KTLA 5's Jennifer McGraw live now outside that courtroom in downtown LA with more on this breaking story. Jennifer.
Yeah, Glenn and Lou, this is big news, especially for sports fans who adore him. Take a look. This happened back allegedly in 2021 to 2022 that he was allegedly working this illegal poker game. He and 5 others have been indicted, alleging that the suspects operated an illegal gambling business. Now, this illegal gambling business went and spanned over for about a year. Gilbeart Arenas, known as Agent Zero, well known for his career with the Wizards and current podcast, he and 5 others have been indicted for allegedly that the suspects operated the illegal gambling business in which high-stakes poker games were played at an Encino mansion Arenas owned. He is charged with 1 count of conspiracy to operate an illegal gambling business, 1 count of operating an illegal gambling business, and 1 count of making false statements to federal investigators. During this time, investigators say Arenas rented out an Encino mansion he owned for the purposes of hosting that high-stakes poker. At Arenas' direction, Arthur Katz, 51, of West Hollywood, staged the mansion to host the games and collected rent from the co-conspirators on Arenas' behalf. Here's a look at all the defendants listed on the indictment. It is alleged that the defendants' Pot Limbo Omaha poker games, among other illegal games, were played at the Encino mansion, collected a rake fee for the house charged from each pot, either as a percentage or as a fixed amount per hand, and invited players to compete, now, which is illegal. Now, if these defendants that have been listed in this indictment are charged, this means that they could spend up to 5 years in prison for each count.
All right, so you've seen all that, right? Now, here's my thing, guys. Maybe it's because of the environment I grew up in, but you know how many family members of mine had what they call card games where they played Tunk, Crazy 8, Deuces Wild? Family members up there inviting folks over. They cook up food, let them know, hey, you can get, 5 drummets. You know what I'm saying? 5 drummets, a little bit of nacho and cheese, and a little bitty old, juice or like some like little shot. $10. It's what my family them call having card games, and we had to go downstairs and play in the basement. What makes this wrong? Like, y'all know what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know. Like, think about this. Just go with me here. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep it real because the environment that I grew up in, I knew when people got busted for doing drugs and things like that, they went for tax evasion. So is this really wrong because no taxes were being paid? It's against the law to have your own. I believe whatever you want to do in your house, that's your prerogative. Okay. And I'm not talking about nothing illegal like murder or nothing like that, kidnapping. That's not what I'm talking about. But I just want y'all to think about this. What makes gambling? If I'm choosing to go to a friend's house with my money, pay a house fee, because everybody knows you pay the house. I'm just telling you how it was in the hood. Pay the house. You go in there, I'm gambling my money, playing Tunk, playing Crazy 8, playing Deuces Wild. That's my choice. Nobody forced me in there to spend my money, just like nobody forced us to go into the casino that takes our money. Well, the casino them have regulations. I get it. It's a business. But I'm just talking about in a sense of I'm just having some card games. I'm just telling y'all, I just got some thoughts about a lot of this stuff like this, imagine them, raiding little kids from the lemonade stand. I mean, y'all bought lemonade from kids that selling lemonade. How many of y'all done that? All that's so cute, whatever like that. Are y'all going after that little kid for tax evasion? Making sure, hey, look, you made over $500 last summer, young man. We gonna come out. All I'm saying is this. I believe, that's my opinion. Y'all can disagree with this. If you are someone that's known as having a house where people come and gamble, and I know after a certain amount of money that you get and that you make, you need to report that. I'm just saying, just go with me here. Say in my house, one of my houses, right? My house, I have a mother-in-law efficiency, right? If I use that mother-in-law efficiency for people to come over, play card games, they paying a fee to get in, whatever like that, people gambling, losing money. If I'm making money, if I'm reporting what I'm making to the IRS, taxes get taken out. I'm just saying, what's the problem? Y'all, I know some of y'all are not going to agree with this, and it's completely fine. I just don't think that this is, in my opinion, is that big of a deal. If he wasn't paying, it's going to be tax evasion. It's just like people that do drugs. I know they go to jail because selling drugs and stuff is illegal, but it all comes down to tax evasion. How are you affording that car, sir? How'd you buy that house? You don't have a job. How are you doing that? I'm just saying. Take, for example, those of us that are content creators on YouTube. Feels good at the end of the year, don't it? When you get that dang on tax paper. No, when you file your taxes and they see, YouTube don't take out taxes. Y'all didn't know that YouTube don't take out taxes. You look up and see, dang, just from YouTube alone, I owe $40,000. Whoa, man, as you get more better and at your content and things goes up, you looking at, I owe $80,000 in taxes. Man, YouTube, can y'all start taking out taxes? What's going to happen if I don't pay those taxes? I'm going to go to jail. They're going to say, Ty, one of your homes, we're taking that one. Also, your cars, that's what they do. So all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, is it's amazing that the government can sit there and raise our taxes without our consent. You got to go pay taxes on gas. You got to go pay taxes on the food you eat. You got to pay taxes on the taxes. You get taxed for working. I'm just saying, I don't think it's that big of a deal. And I know, guys, it's law. I get it. But it would be awesome if we can push something through legislation saying, look, if a person that is 18 years and above, and let's go by the casino rules, 21 years and above, and somebody have their house where they're gambling at, if you file for something to say, I want to have my home, I think it'd be cool to push through legislation that you would be able to file to be able to use your home as a poker, as like I said in the hood, Tunk, Crazy 8s, Deuces Wild, Spades, perhaps, if it's teams. If the house is getting paid, as long as I'm reporting that to the IRS, I don't see what the issue is. Maybe it's something that I don't know that you guys know. Whatever it is, y'all let me know in the comment section if I'm missing something. Don't forget to do what you see in this animation right here. That will greatly help the channel. And if you want to see the next video, though, that I will be doing after this one. Up here, things as of yesterday you may have missed right here. I'm Ty Smith, model Renaissance man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.